What up, everybody? We're back and we're at Talladega Motor Speedway. Beautiful day for racing today as these guys are about to go qualifying. We have a treat here. We got Brennan Poole and Quinn Houff up in this race. Give them a shout, make them feel welcome as these guys are going to battle it out for 50 laps at Talladega. Should be a good one here tonight. Should be a good one. So go ahead and down in the chat, tell me who you think is going to win this one. Who's your favorite tonight? Who's your pick? Let's give some shouts out there that belong out there. We got 6 people watching, 4 on Facebook, 2 over on Twitch, and I'm sure a few more to come here later. So we got cars out there qualifying right now. Jonathan Wiley and that 009 or 9W on your screen. But let's not forget the important stuff today. Start off right and remember, who makes all these possible? This Powerhouse Racing is sponsored by Mid-City Air Conditioning and Heating, Scotty Hottie Designs, Tech for Change. Let's not forget Buck Care, feel what you've been missing. And Cushman, yeah, we do that. They do custom embroidery, screen printing. I mean, all kinds of stuff, awards, trophies, digital imaging. Make sure you guys check those guys out. I'll put them back up on the stream later on towards the end, but we don't want to forget these guys as these are the ones that make all this happen for us week in and week out. As you know, I'm just a fill-in for these guys. They got the regular broadcaster. It's still a blast out here to do it. Looks like Quinn Houff is out in his 00 Chevy Silverado, and so is Brennan Poole and his Toyota number 30. See what kind of fast times these guys can put down here tonight. Should be a good night of racing. Because we got our first time in. Got Bobby with a 1:02:07 as he definitely took the high road there. 2 more times in. Jesse and Michael. Jesse with a 56.16. And Michael with a 57.23. Let's go. Oh, we got 3 people now. 3 people out in the stream. Tell me who your picks are. Tell me who your favorites are. Go ahead and put it down in the chat. As Quinn gets a 57.18. Let's see if he can improve on that on his second lap. As Brennan's out there, obviously running the high side. This one's not going to be his fastest lap. Oh yeah, but this, we got to remember this is Dega. A lot of these guys have a chance, but these veterans definitely know how to do it, and this is a pretty good crew. So what's up, Thomas? Thomas, are you going to do the Formula Vs? You plan on doing the Formula Vs? Just curious. I don't know if he sent you an invite to the league or not. Got Quinn Houff up to 5th place with a 56.24. Brennan Poole is out there going on his second lap. See kind of lap time he can put down. Oh, let's see what's going on. Facebook is quiet today. That's odd. So we're going to go jump over there and see if everything's playing good. Yeah, everything looks good on Facebook. Just got curious because I'm not used to seeing that few people out there on the Facebook stream. Little to no one, as that's usually where everybody's at. Oh, we got one over there now. They do have a Discord. I'll get you all the information. Got a couple of races out here. So Brendan up to 5th with a 56.23. So yeah, definitely got some quick times. Of course, I don't know where he is. Chris isn't out there yet. We got to watch out for Chris Pendle as Kayla's out here doing her qualifying lap. And this number 24 Chevy Silverado. Look at that. See, I'm going through and I'm checking out all the streams. The first time I've actually gone into the lives on each one while I do it. Just kind of see how they all look. And they all look real good. Rex, the original, followed me. What's up, Rex? Oh, what do we got going on here? Let's see what's going on over at Facebook. There's some new stuff going on. I'm just trying to figure it out, see what's going on. Just trying to figure out everything. And they changed everything over on Facebook. That's crazy. All right, here we go. 3 people on Facebook watching. What's up? But yeah, Thomas, I'll get you everything once we get a chance to. Once I get a chance to tonight. Let's see what kind of lap time Kayla's going to put down on her first lap. She's up to third with a 56.17 on her first lap. That's the one thing I found here at Talladega is that running the high lane the first lap really doesn't make a difference here. Daytona does, but not at Dega. Dega, you're pretty much maxed out by the time you hit the start-finish line. So it doesn't seem to make a big difference at all. So I wonder how many of these guys are going to end up starting towards the back of the pack. Be curious on how that ends up going. I don't know why it's yelling at me about screen resolution on this thing. Being too high for Facebook. I think it's supposed to let me at 1080. But what's up? I guess it doesn't like it. Oh well, can't change it now. As so far, Charles Evans with the fast time of 56.14 is looking to start on the pole here. Doesn't look like Kayla's going to improve on her time. Doesn't look like Kayla's going to improve on her time. Over on Twitch. Hey, this is kind of fun to jump through the different ones as I'm just learning how all this stuff is working. Facebook live stream. So many different things. Is everything playing good over on YouTube? Still got one watching. Doesn't look like anybody's qualifying anymore since, and we do have, I don't know, one. Oh, Josh is coming out. We got someone new coming out. See if Josh can put down a lap time here. If he's got enough time. Hold on, let me look real quick. I'm not 100% sure how long qualifying is. Oh, we only have a minute and a half left. Less than a minute and a half left to qualify. I don't think he's going to have time to put down a lap as he's out there trying to run. Sorry, guys. I just wanted to check and see where they were at for 4 lap times. What's up? Got 2 people over on Twitch, 5 on Facebook, and 1 over on YouTube. Everybody, go ahead and put your... I don't know why. I guess I get dancing with the... I got too many things opened up. All right, I was just making sure. It was giving me an error. So, everybody down in the chat, I mean, you can see who's out here. Go ahead and tell me who you think's going to win this one tonight. Do you think it's going to be one of these NASCAR pros? Or do you think it's going to be one of these guys over at Powerhouse Racing that take the W here today? Now, Thomas Geyer, not known to always be the person in contention for the win, got the win at Daytona this year in the season opener. He could potentially repeat here at a restrictor plate track, so it could be interesting to see what happens with that here tonight. see who all is in the Discord. Oh, we got people in the Discord. All right, so qualifying's over. Let's go ahead and bring up tonight's starting grid.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
And ladies. Tonight's starting grid. On the pole with a quick time of 56.146. Got Charles Evans in that 53. Second place, we got Jesse in the 181. Third, we got Kayla in that number 24. Fourth, we got that number 5, Earl Wolf. Jonathan Atkins in the 17, starting 5th, and Brennan Poole in the 30, starting 6th. Robert Babcock in the 1, starting 7th, and Quinn Houff in the 00, starting 8th. That should be interesting seeing them start nose to tail on the outside. Michael in the 19, starting 9th, and Bobby in that 10, starting 10th. Joey in the 11, starting 11th. Wow, how's that working out? And Dustin in the 12, starting 12th. What are the freaking chances, guys? We just went through 10th, 11th, and 12th. And they all had 10, 11, and 12. That's freaking crazy. We got Lance in the 3, starting 13th, and James Morris in that 18, starting 14th. Jonathan in the 009, starting 15th, and Darren Owens in the 44, starting 16th. Thomas Geyer, the season opener winner to this series, in the 8, starting 17th. And William Boosie in the 90, starting 18th. Dean Clavitt Sr. in the 56, starting 19th, and Christopher Pennell in that 16, starting 20th. He didn't take a qualifying time. Bill Miller in the 34, starting 21st, and Nate Johnson in the 48, starting 22nd. Josh Larson in the 24, in the 2, starting 23rd, and Travis in the 99, starting 24th. And then we got Budman in the 4, starting 25th, and it looks like Bill Miller isn't driving. Maybe he's race admin. But Bill Miller, if he was driving, he's starting 26th. But clearly he's just sitting out here tonight. Oh, David Crum in the 15, he's going to be starting 25th. All right, guys, we're about to have a good one here tonight. Go ahead and bring up that ticker up on the top. We're going to do 50 laps. We do have two, excuse me. We do have 2 stages, lap 10 and lap 20. Those will be the first and second stage. There will be a caution thrown at the end of each of those laps. And then we're going to run the last 30 laps. Hopefully green the whole way. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go. What, nobody thinks anybody's going to win here? I haven't seen one person type something in the chat other than Thomas, and it still wasn't who was going to win here. And just so you guys know, when you guys do like, share, and comment in the stream, it does help it show up further. So it does help the stream to like and comment. So I don't ask you to do it for nothing. These guys are about to go green as the pace truck pulls off. Charles Evans bringing them to the green. They can't go too soon. There we go. Finally, somebody listens. Thank you, Brittany. Got Owens for the win. Got a little bit of work to do, but this is Dega. It doesn't matter if you start first or last. Yeah. You did say Huff. Green flag is out as Charles brings it to the start-finish line. Take a good look at the field here. That's a good-sized field here tonight. As they're diving down into turn 1 and 2. Side by side, Be interesting to see how those pros work together. As you got Brennan and the ahead of Houff. As those guys are looking to the outside already. No. As they're snaking down the back straightaway. Jesse's got the lead. Earl in second. So that pushed, I don't know if that their teammates or what, but it definitely looks like there might have been a little bit of a, let's get nose to tail here for the 181 and the 53. As the outside lane's got a big push with Brennan pushing the number 5 at Earl Wolf to the lead. Got to watch these temperatures here as we complete lap number 1 and give it to Earl Wolf. He's going to dive it down to the bottom. He leaves Brennan hanging. That's all right. Brennan's got help behind him. And that 00 is getting right on his heels. He's going to try and push him up to the front. Oh, as they're getting squirmy in the back. Got Quinn pushing Brennan up to the lead. Brennan's up to the lead. Will Brennan lead Quinn out to dry? Or is he going to hang with him? Oh, as they're side by side, looking to go 3 wide further back in the pack. Yeah, a lot of these guys are just trying to stay out of trouble, sitting in the back of the pack here. As they're 3 wide further back. Brennan's got it. He could have came down a couple times. He's not leaving Houff hanging. As that outside lane is really working. You know, that's something that you don't see in the Cup cars at Talladega. Both of them get down. Look at that teamwork there. Down onto the inside, we got Brennan and Quinn down in first and second, and these guys are chasing. Who's going to get it? Oh, these guys are going to control both lanes. That's what they're doing right here. We got 2 people that we see a lot on this channel. Oh, so it gets squirmy back in the pack. We got 2 people that we see a lot on this channel that are really good at that, or 3. I'm sure Chris is too, but I haven't had a chance to see him really do it. But when we get Nate, Scott, and Al up in here from Deep Racing, those guys will really control those lanes really aggressively. And that's what Brennan and Quinn were trying to do there. It just didn't work out as Quinn gets pushed below the yellow line. They're 4 wide, and they're wrecking up on turn 1 and 2. Quinn got a piece of that. I don't know if he's got any damage, but they went 4 wide up above him. Ended up with a big wreck, as it looks like there's quite a few cars that got caught up. Did they have to tow? Doesn't look like anybody had to tow yet. Nobody jumped the pits. But we're going to go back and take a look at exactly what happened there. There was a lot going on. Don't tell me Chris got involved in that. As he was, no, Chris's truck looks pristine. He's good. All right, let's go back and take a look at that one. See exactly what happened. As there was definitely a lot going on there. If I can find it. Wow. Yeah, they were going. We're going to go. Let's go on to the 181. I think that's going to be our best view. Right above him. Above Jesse. So these guys are aggressive. They push Quinn down below the yellow line. And then Jesse shoots that gap, and it just wasn't there. And they just kind of all collect each other. As the 10 is wall climbing, Bobby went for a ride up on the wall. Let's go back and take a look at this ride, guys. That was a wild one. That was a wild one right there. Yeah, let's go in this deal. Here we go. These guys are trying to squeeze. There's just too many trucks trying to fit in one spot. Oh, man, that's so rough. Up the wall, climbing the fence. Almost got into the fence. Safer barrier kept them in. And Bobby's going to have to go use a fast repair, because that truck is clearly smoking. I think they got a fast repair in this league. Wow, tough break for a few drivers there. Oh, yeah, they definitely got a fast repair as Kayla's out there in her brand new number 24 Under Armour Chevy Silverado. So, yeah. There's Bobby. That thing definitely doesn't look like it climbed a wall. So, after a little bit of intense racing there, these guys had the opportunity to kind of get a breather. They know where everybody else is at, and now they just got to figure out where they're at. Get out there and chase it. As we're almost to the end of stage 1, these guys should go green with enough time to finish the stage. These points are crucial. And Chris, who I know is 5th in the points, is sitting in 10th, right on the edge of getting those bonus points going into the championship. I talked to him earlier today. He's looking for some momentum. Get up there, get up in the points for the championship. So we got Brennan Poole leading. Darren, let's go to the front of them. Let's go look at the nose of these things. Got Brennan Poole. Owens. Yep, Brittany, you called it. He's up to 2nd. Earl Wolf is in 3rd. Quinn Houff in that number, that 00. What is that? 8-ball premium chocolate whiskey. 00. Got the Budman. The Budman in that number 4. Sitting behind him, up 20 positions. He's up 20 positions here tonight. That's why positions don't really matter. You stay out of trouble. Got Robert Babcock in that number 1 and 6. There you go. Josh Larson in that Miller Light Toyota Tundra number 2, sitting 7th. David Crum in that number 15 Chevy Silverado. Joey, he's in that 11, sitting 9th. Billy Miller in that 10th position. Where did Chris go? Chris must have decided to come in and pit. So that's our top 10 on the track right now. Is these guys should be getting 1 to go this time by. So that's going to give them. To get 1 to go this time by, they should have 2 or 3 laps to run green to this first stage. All right, guys. Going to be interesting. Going to be interesting. Going to be a good one. As we got 10 people up in the chat on Facebook, 1 on YouTube, 2 on Twitch. Thank God I got some on Twitch, man. I'm trying to grow that one. That's a new one for me. I just started playing that one. We are getting there on YouTube. I know we only got 1 now, but we usually get a few more than that. But yeah, we got some stuff going on over there on Twitch, which is freaking awesome. Now, guys, after this one, obviously it won't be right after. We'll have a little bit of time in between. But make sure, if you haven't already, make sure you follow. Make sure, I did that with my hands like you could see me after I seen it. But anyway, make sure you hit the follow button. Turn on your notifications. We got some Pro 2 lights, off-road racing coming on, about 10:45 tonight Eastern Standard Time. Go Budman. Yeah, Budman's running good. He's up 20 positions right now. Good run for Budman. Where is Budman? Budman in that number 4 Budweiser Ford F-150. I don't know, but for some reason I feel like getting some McDonald's. Couldn't tell you why. McDonald's and a Budweiser definitely does not sound like a good combination. Definitely does not sound like a combination I want to try anytime soon. These guys are going to go back green flag racing at the start of lap 8. So 2 laps before the first stage. I keep forgetting what it's called, and I keep stuttering there. As we got 11 people on Facebook. Everybody give this stream a thumbs up. And look, there's 11 people on here. I haven't had a bunch of people tell me who's going to win, who they think's going to win. So go ahead and put your pick down in the chat. Green flag is out as Brennan Poole Gets a decent jump down on the bottom side. Darren Owens up on the high side. He's going to have Houff pushing him. Houff has been a great pusher here tonight. I got to imagine that Darren's going to make it all the way to the front here before the end of the back straightaway. Does he stick with Houff or does he leave him hanging? Oh, it's the one. Oh, Houff gets stuck out as the one stuck it in between them. These guys are dropping back. I'll tell you what, that one of Roberts got to be regretting that decision. That definitely hurt him. As the bottom side's working, the top side is falling back. Brennan Poole's got to like where he's at, as he's got Earl Wolf behind him. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people hungry behind him looking for bonus points. These guys are going to be making moves as they're getting dicey back in the pack. Budman almost got taken out. Now they're getting back down to 2 wide. Still a little 3 wide, but mostly 2 wide. 0-0. Good pick, Caleb. Good pick. As they're running down the back straightaway, Brennan's working the high side and the low side. Coming at us down into turn 3. I think that top side is definitely the place to be if you can get a good pusher. It has worked well all night, as he doesn't seem to have a big pusher and he's falling back. That 11 of Joey's got to get on that back bumper, as we got somebody floating way back there by themselves. Few people down on the apron. Definitely got a little dicey there. Next time around, they're going to get that yellow flag for the stage. Brennan's coming back on the high side. Joey got hooked up to him right. They got to watch these guys behind him as they're dicing for those positions. As they're 3 wide down the back straightaway. One more set of turns to get your spots before it's all over with. Get those bonus points while you can if you're a championship contender. As Earl Wolf is looking great up in front with Jesse on his heels. Jesse's got him squirrely with that big push. He's going to look to the outside. Earl blocks. Oh, Earl up into the wall. Flipping. Oh, big rack, big rack, big rack. As they come to the yellow flag for stage number 1. What a way to end that one, guys. That was absolutely insane. Man, was it worth blocking there? That's the question. As Lance is going to win stage number 1. Brennan in 2nd. James Morris in 3rd. Quinn Houff comes home 4th in that stage. Oh, take that back. Joey comes home 4th in that stage. I think that's the way it is. We're gonna let him straighten out here. And oh, his people weren't paying attention. They're trying to wreck. Wow, that was hairy. Oof. Yeah, we're gonna go back. We're going to go back and take a look at that. But they're still trying to wreck back here. Trying to figure out where people are at so that I can... There was a lot going on there. I'm just trying to help these guys out with their stage. So if these guys can straighten out, that would be freaking awesome. Guys are coming down the pit. All right, so let's go back and take a look at what happened there. It's got a bunch of different strategies going on. I gotta go find the wreck on here. Give me 1 second, guys. That was intense. I'll tell you what, that was some crazy race in there. All for a few stage points. Alright. We know that number 5 was in it. Let's go back and see if we can find out exactly what happened there. There we go. We're getting a little bit closer. Look at the ride he took. I'm going to go up in the rear chase. Far chase. Far chase. All right. Go a little bit further back. All right. So the 181 gave him a big push right here. Got him squirrely. Shoots to the high side. Oh, man. You know what? Some of that might have been the 181 as he flies and he flips. That was a scary ride for that number 5. Chris got caught up, but I think he just spun. I don't think Chris got any contact in that one. Oh, he did get a little bit. But he's probably just going to go out back and repair that one. We're going to go back again. Let's go back. Look at that 53. So we're going to go take a ride with this number 5. Well, let's go in. All right, guys. If you got a weak stomach, you might want to look away because this is going to be one heck of a ride from the roll bar here. Oh! That was pretty wild. All right, we're going to go back up to the front of the pack. You know, he put the block on, but I got to say, I think the 181 wasn't very steady there. And I think the 181, Jesse, I don't think he's got another fast repair. I think he had to take some of his. Maybe he just took damage repair on the first one, or maybe he didn't get it that bad in this one because that truck looks brand new. Oh, they might have 2. We're going to look. Hold on, guys. I might not know what I'm talking about. They do have 2 fast repairs. All right, that explains a lot. That explains a lot, guys. 2 fast repairs. All right, now the 181 is probably out of fast repairs. I can't imagine him having any fast repairs left. Because it looks like we're going to have Brennan and Quinn starting side by side. Let's see if they're going to work it a little bit here and let the other one in front of them. And Thomas Geyer, our Daytona winner, sitting in that 3rd spot. Next stage, I'm going to go take a look and see who is in the chat, in the Discord, and we're going to see if we can pull somebody in. Well, I don't have to take a look. I know who's in the Discord. I don't know where Chris is hiding at, but Chris isn't in the Discord. So right now we got a pretty decent showing out there. Well, we got one less person on Twitch. There we go. Mike Williams, put your picks in. You're just going to pick everybody, Owen. Owen's going to pick everybody. That way he gets it right at the end, right? I'm just picking, bud. So we've had 2 cautions. Completed. So far we completed. Man, that caution came out at the perfect time because it came out right at the break point. You know, and I'll tell you what, people like Chris, who always feels like they catch bad luck at a track like this, Chris Pendle, has got to feel good about having those 2 fast repairs. That's definitely got to give him a little bit of ease as he sit 5th in points. Really not liking a track like this. It's got to make a difference knowing, hey, I got 2 fast repairs. Let me see if Darren's in there. Sorry, I just seen. What do you mean, is this fake? That is really Brennan Poole and Quinn Houff. But it is iRacing. So Brennan Poole's got the lead. Kayla in 2nd. Quinn Houff behind as he blinks out there. A little bit of internet connection issue. Turning down into turn 1 and 2, or turn 3 and 4. So if those guys wanted to stay together, Kayla screwed up that party. As she got in between these guys. Kayla giving a big push to Brennan, but the outside lane is coming. Hold on 1 second. Sorry guys, I have daddy duty. No, it's not fake. Talk about two negatives there. That's freaking awesome. I like no fast careers, honestly. I think it makes people race differently. So side by side for the lead. We got Wiley up on the top side. Getting a big push from Atkins. Oh, is they're going to use the 4, the lap car, the Budman, as drafting, trying to pull that high side out. Wiley's got to be careful. Somebody might take advantage and duck underneath them if he gives him too much room. Oh, Quinn, he's glitching. How did that not be a wreck? Definitely some netcode issues there. Man, we got to go back and take a look at what happened there. Because it looks like Quinn's internet connection is definitely an issue. Yellow flag is out. All right, so let's see exactly what happened. Oh, wow, that was a major netcode there, guys. And it looks like Quinn's the only one that took damage. That was some of the worst netcode, other than at Weedsport, that I've ever seen. Let's go to the number 3. We're gonna go Far Chase. Yeah. So what happened there was iRacing anticipated those two connecting, and it sucked that 00 car up into the 3. That was some major netcode right there. Man, Quinn's got to be hating that, as he had a good run going here tonight. And this might bring us to our stage. I guess we're going to find out here in a second if this brings us to our stage or not. All right, so somebody... Yeah, somebody had... All right, I'm listening to see what they're going to do with this stage. All right, so as it stands right now, the end of the stage is still going to be at the end of lap 20. I think we're going to be lucky to get one green flag lap in. I think we're going to have time to get one green flag lap in before the end of stage 1. Let's see, who we got up here? I don't know who's who in Discord. That's part of the problem. That is definitely part of the problem here. Yeah, I don't see... I think they got some race admins in there. There are a few drivers. Oh, we'll look into it after this stage is over. We'll let these guys think about what they got to do next. Yeah, sometimes. That is sometimes how it is. This is a pretty good group, but I you know, whenever you get some big names like Brennan Poole and Quinn Houff and whoever else that's actually from NASCAR, people drive a little bit differently. I don't know if you've ever noticed. So where you get a group where sometimes you might see them get 0 cautions, they might get a few cautions. You got something to prove. But this is a real good group usually, and they're not doing bad. There's just been a couple aggressive moves, and that last caution was definitely some netcode, serious netcode. Probably some of the worst netcode I've ever seen. Because I think they're gonna get 1 to go this time by. Did the lights go off the pace truck? Oh, it definitely did, as these guys are doubling up. There we go. Now I can see it. So we're going to see a lot of aggressive people here with 1 lap to the end of the stage point. And these stage points being so important going into the end of the season. I'll tell you what, that was probably the worst netcode I ever seen. Trying to get these guys to calm down, let them know, like, look, stage points are important, but let's get this, let's finish this. Let's not wreck ourselves over a couple stage points. And I'm sure there's a few people out here trying to battle their way in, and every point they can get right now is going to make a huge difference. And you could potentially knock a championship contender out because of the aggressive driving over stage points. So there's a lot of things going on here. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot going on in that number 30 right now, Brennan Poole. A lot of fun, that is, as he's having a good run here. He's not having to run for bonus points, stage points, or nothing. He's out here to win this thing. He is out here to win this thing. Green flag's going to come out as Brennan is bringing these guys to the green. 1 lap shootout, 2 step the end of stage number 2. Who's going to grab it? As the last stage definitely, 17 anticipating. The last stage definitely ended wildly, as these guys are anticipating the start, running into these leaders here. That couldn't help anybody in that situation. And you got to worry about nose damage. You don't want these things to overheat. Oh, as Wiley looks to go low, and that opening closed. So the 17 is going to get the back of him, and they're going to try and push their way to the front. Up on the high side, the 17 pushing the 009 to the front, as Brennan Poole's got Kayla pushing him. Down into turn 3 and 4. Who is going to get it to the start-finish line? Oh, as you see him shooting up in the back. Coming out of turn 4, I like being on the outside. This isn't for the win, so I just want to be first on the outside. As a 17 looked above the 9. Is he going to try and make a move to the high side and steal some bonus points as they're coming across the start-finish line? It's going to be Brennan, Kayla, and then a whole cluster. Whole cluster. I have no idea who had that. No clue. So we're going to let these guys straighten out. Hopefully they don't run over the pace car this time. All right, guys. Let's see. How are we looking right now? I'm going to take a picture of this for these guys real quick. All right. Let's go ahead and pull in. Oh, Brennan had to go in for gas. Thomas, James in the booth, get a copy. Thomas!
What up,
What's up, buddy?
buddy?
Man, you got a good run going here. You're getting some stage points. You think you can steal another one like you did the season opener for these guys?
Oh man, maybe.
Well, you're in a pretty good position. You keep running like this and staying out of trouble. You haven't had to use a fast repair yet, have you?
No, I haven't. I've saved both of them. I'm about to probably use one right now to fix it up. I don't know yet.
Well, you know, I always like to see you run good, and everybody on the broadcast probably wouldn't mind seeing you grab another W. Go out there, give them hell, and see what you can come out with this thing.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it, James.
No problem, brother. Maybe I'll be talking to you at the end of this one.
Hopefully, let's hope.
Thomas Geyer in that number 8. Looking to try and take a victory here, steal another one from these guys, as they did not expect it at race number 1 when he came out and got these guys. He got him some stage points. I think he got a stage points in stage 2, or stage 1 also. Let's see. Thomas got 8 there. And he got 6 in stage 1. So Thomas out here stealing them stage points, putting himself in contention here tonight. Good run for Thomas. Go ahead and bring Kayla. And she's streaming too, I'm sure. Kayla James in the booth, get a copy?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Man, what a run you had out there at the end of stage number 2 and putting yourself in position for some good stage points. How you feeling about tonight?
And I feel good. It sucks we got caught up in that first one, but I mean, other than that, I think we got a good truck to hang with these guys. We got to play some strategy and see what happens for the end of this race, man.
There's definitely some aggression over those stage points as we saw at the end of stage number 1, and then we had some serious net code with Quinn there towards the end of stage 2.
Yeah, that was. I got to real quick look at that under caution, trying to multitask in here, but that was insane. These stage points are definitely a lot because we got a lot of us fighting for the top 5 battle and top 12 in these points, and this is the last race of the playoffs. So definitely trying to put everything out there for a lot of people.
Yeah, I was messaging Chris earlier before this race, and he definitely said he wanted to take some of these stage points here, which he hasn't, and take some of that momentum into the championship since he's running 5th right now in the points. So I could hear how important these stage points are to a lot of these guys.
Yeah, they really are. I mean, they can make a difference between 12th place and 13th place. So I mean, they really mean a lot, and it's cool to see this coming into play with with the way the season's gone. We've had an amazing season, and to cap off the regular season like this is awesome.
Yeah, just a couple of races I got to come in and fill in. They've been pretty awesome. So definitely appreciate the opportunity to come out here and show this one, and hopefully I get to talk to you at the end of this race.
Yeah, I look forward to it. I want to say also thank you to Brennan Poole and Quinn Houff for coming in here and running with us. It's an honor to run with these guys.
Yeah, they're definitely fun to watch and seeing how well they work together.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna send BP Racing. All right, send Kayla back to her room. out there in that 24. I saw her go in. I think she topped off on gas just to make sure she was going to be good. As we're going to have a little sprint here. It looks like we're going to have about 26 laps to go when these guys take the green flag. They should be good for gas from here on out, but you know, you get a couple green flag checkers. You never know how far you might need to stretch it. And as easy as it is to move up through the field in these trucks, I would have gotten gas too. I see where that could be an advantage. And hey, maybe if you weigh an extra couple pounds because you got another gallon of gas, maybe it'll take that spoiler out the air. Maybe it'll be a little bit faster. Who knows? As we're going to have William taking these guys to the green flag. We've got William up here in front row, Dean. So right now, just to give you an idea, Quinn and Brennan. Quinn is in 21st, Brennan in 23rd. Both on the inside, towards the back. Brennan had to come in and get some gas or he was going to run out. And Quinn obviously had that major net code issue that we saw earlier. Be fun to watch those guys come up through the field. This is when it's going to get interesting to watch those guys. Now mind you, 3 of the guys up front there and the top 4 are up 17, 18 positions. So, man, this is an impressive run for a lot of these guys up front now. As the green flag is out, and man, these guys couldn't have started any more even than they just did. Down into 1 and 2. 90 catches a little bit of the apron. That's going to cause them to drift up. The 10's going to take advantage of it. Oh, they're wrecking. Can they save it? No. Caution flag is out. Caution flag is out as they're still wrecking. That was an interesting start to say the least. We're gonna go back and take a look. It definitely looked like the 90 caught the apron, drifted up, and the 10 tried to take advantage of it, and you know they just ran out of space. Let me go back and take a look. Somebody needs to tell these guys, hey. Get the, oh. All right, so the 90 slipped up, came down into the 10. We got to go back further than this. All right, guys. I got to get my stuff together here. So what started this one is you watch the 90 come down, clip the apron. That's really what started it. That caused him to shoot up the track. He tried to adjust and came down on the 10, and that's what started it all. Oh, the 8, a Geyer. Oh, man. I hope he didn't use that fast repair earlier because he's definitely going to have to use it now. And then after all that, these guys are still having contact back here. Let's go see what the secondary contact was after the fact. Oh, man. 90 comes up and just drives into the side of the 18. Hey, but there's our sponsor, Scotty Hottie Designs. Make sure you guys check them out if you need some hot designs. All right, guys. That was interesting. That was definitely interesting. So we got Nate in first, up 21 positions tonight. Look at that. Jonathan in that number 17. He's been up front all day. Been a good runner. Oh, there's a couple other guys. We got John Wiley there. He's been up there all day in that number 9. Oh, that was definitely an interesting turn of events for those guys. I'm not even really 100% sure what to say there. Alrighty, guys. I just want to see something real quick and make sure. Nobody's messaged me over on. Okay, it does show up. Nobody's messaged me over on Twitch yet. I had to do a test. I had to do a test message, guys. That's what I had to do. I had to make sure messaging was working. And showing up on my side. Look, we got 15 people over on Facebook. Let's give this... Guys, give it a thumbs up. There's 15 of you. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a share. Tell me who you pick. Who your favorite driver is. Let's get some talking going on in this chat. I hate talking to myself all the time. I guess I'm going to have to talk to myself. As I'm listening to them talk about putting extra buttons in their trucks, I'm going to put these headphones down. I don't need them right now. I like to hear what's going on when they got certain things going on, but right now, I don't need to hear anything. So we're going to turn these guys down. Are these all Class A's? No. So we have a lot of Class A, a lot of Class B's, but John and that doubles and that 9, he's a rookie. He's probably been driving pretty good here tonight. Number 53, let's go. He had a good run earlier. Hoping to see him come back up through. Oh, he is up there a little bit. All right, so number 44 there is a C class. 99 is a D. Jesse and the 181 is a D. Oh, a bunch of B's. Earl's a B. Michael's a B. Josh is a B. Bill's a B. Lance is a C. Dustin's a B. William's a B. Budman's a B. But there's definitely more A's than there are anything else. You just got to apply for the leagues. Powerhouse Racing Leagues, they do have a Facebook. Go ahead and jump on there and message them. And they can work on getting you in on the leagues. Plus, I have a league. Shoot me a message here. I can get you in on our Discord, and we run a bunch of races. So, yeah. There's a whole bunch of ways. Any of these guys that... Yeah, buy a PC and a racing wheel. Okay, so these guys are... Most of the leagues that we've been showing, most of them, not all of them, at least the asphalt leagues, are all fixed. I am going to be, on my end, doing a fixed next gen if you're into the cup cars. I don't know how you feel about the next gen. The trucks are fun, especially when you get on the plate tracks. I think that's where it really makes the difference on why these guys pick the trucks a lot. Yeah, Lamar's got iRacing. Just trying to get in with these leagues. That's the biggest thing. We got 18 people up on Facebook. What's up, guys? That's awesome. That is awesome. 8 shares, 21 messages. Let's get some more chat going here. Because these guys are about to go green flag racing. They're going to have 22 laps to go when they go green. Green flag is out as Nate gets a nice jump. Will the 17 try and fall in line? Nope. 17 is going to stay working with Wiley, as those two have worked well all night together. That 53 is going to come up through, get to the back bumper of that 48. The 53, I believe it was who our pole sitter was, trying to make his way back up to the front of the pack, as these guys are pretty much taking it single file. Wow, these guys are way back here. They got some catching up to do, as Brennan is trying to make some moves back there. They need to get in line and catch this group and not lose the pack. You do not want to lose the pack. There'll probably be another caution, but hey, you don't want to chance it at this point. You want to be within enough distance to pull. As these guys have seems like they've straightened out a little bit. I mean, yeah, they're side by side, but that's Dega for you. The Dyson and the aggressiveness as of right now, and then as I say that, The 19 taking a big run on the high side. Michael up on the high side in that 19. Wow, almost took it to the front of that second lane by himself. Oh, Chris is back up there. Yeah, that's about how it looks right there. That is about how it looks. Side by side, 3 wide for the lead down the back straightaway. Oh, as they're wrecking. They're wrecking. How did they save that? And then they wreck in the front. Here goes the rest of the field. Everybody just died. They all died. Let's just die. We all die together. They had a big die. I don't know what else to call it. They all died. Wow. That was like 3 different things happening at once. Let's go back and take a look. Oh, I'm going to be showing a lot of people's replays, I'm sure, right here. We got a little bit of time. Let's watch this number. Oh. It looked like we might have had some yellow line infractions here. All right. So we're going to start with the 19. Everybody died. Yup. We got a whole lot of funerals to have. Oh, big push by the 56. And then, came back up on the track. Quinn got caught up in that one. Again. Oh, the 3 just pounded it. 181. That 181 is out of fast repairs at this point. I think everybody on the track hit the 19. I don't know. Did you guys count that? Because I think everybody on the track hit that 19. All right, so we're going to go look at the end car of... Let's go back. All right, we're going to go take a ride with the number 44 as somebody had a front row seat of this. We're going to... Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Let me fix that. So, yeah, when I race on triples. And so sometimes I forget to switch this before a broadcast so that you got normal when I do this. So we're going to fix that real quick. I'm going to go ahead and click on this. And oh, I forgot to save it, I guess. Hold on. I don't know why it didn't save. Should have saved. All right. Still looks a little weird, but we'll go with it. All right, guys. So we're going to watch from the in-car of Darren. Oh, there it goes. I just had to hit play, I guess. So it's starting to get crazy around these guys right about now. It's happening behind. The 19 is going to get a big push from the 56 all the way to the front, as you can see it from the driver's seat. And then he gets hooked. And everybody dies, like I said earlier. What a move. Nice move through the grass. Oh, don't. Wow. That was some driving there. Darren drove that thing all the way through that wreck. That was some good driving right there. Wow. Okay, that view definitely made sense to look at there. So a lot of people must have gone in the pits because Brennan and Kayla up to the front. 1 and 2 again. Quinn, did Quinn get any damage on the... Quinn definitely got some contact. I don't know if Quinn had to use... Somebody needs to buff out those bugs on the front of that truck. Yeah, that was one heck of a ride there. I don't see any damage. And the truck's dirty. I don't think he took a fast repair. Yup, let's go, Chris. What's up, Nathan? And I appreciate those stars earlier. I definitely appreciate those stars. So it looks like Christopher took that fast repair because that deck lid was definitely dented earlier. That thing was definitely dinged up pretty good. I'm over here knocking all my coffee down. My empty coffees, because I drink 800. That was some amazing driving, Brittany. I will definitely agree. That was some amazing driving. Because these guys are about to go green. They're doubling up. Doubling up. So I think these guys are saving gas down on the flat here. As we're going to go back green flag racing. No! Look, I'm going to have to ban. You just gave me 1750 in stars. And now you're going to make me ban you for saying stuff like Tim Hortons in the chat? What is wrong with you? Don't be cussing on my chat. No TH words. We don't even have Tim Hortons around here. They closed the whole Syracuse district for Tim Hortons. It was funny because I was living in Waterloo when they did it. The one in Geneva was still open. The one in Waterloo closed. I drink my Dunkin'. But your Dunkins, I will say, the Dunkins in Buffalo suck. The Dunkin' in Buffalo suck. So, in all fairness, it depends on where you live. But maybe we can agree that I'm not going to Starbucks ever. No Starbucks for me. But you know, here's the thing. And some people are going to probably cringe when I say this. I drink iced coffee. And I don't like Tim Hortons iced coffee. It's just different. And I really like the cold brew Dunkin' has sometimes as a change up. So there is a difference there. And that's... Green flag is out as Brennan is going to get that push from the 17. That 17 has been a great pusher all night. That is somebody I wouldn't mind having on my rear bumper at the end of this race, as these guys have to start to think about who their friends are at this point. Yeah, I love some iced coffee. I drink 3 or 4 a day. I paid Dunkin'. Let's see, it cost me $3.55 in iced coffee. And I drink 3 or 4 a day, so. As the 17 jumps to the high side. What a move to the high side as the 17 is going to the front. Jonathan wanting to lead this thing. Kayla behind him with the push. Can he get it up there? As Chris is behind Brennan Poole. Gonna come around to 16 laps to go. They don't have it in Wisconsin. I mean, that's almost Canada too. These guys are pushing it top row. Can't make it work as well as they did earlier. Can Kayla get to the back bumper of the 17 and push him out front as it looks like she's grasping for air? Brennan goes for the block that puts the 17 into the wall. 17 straightens it out. They're 3 wide for the lead down the back straightaway. Now back down to 2. 3 wide for that third lane. But the 17 definitely caught the wall. Christopher Bendel. Hey, doesn't he race for Deep Racing? Up to the front. In that number 16 Autism Speaks. Ford F-150. Gonna lead this lap. What's up? Good job, Chris. Got a bunch of fans up here in the chat. Going down into turn 1. That sucks. Brennan Poole back on the high side. Kayla giving a big push to Brennan. Got it working on the high side. As they're thinking about making it 3 wide further back, I gotta say, Brennan is about as loyal as they get, because he could have totally ditched. He could have totally ditched Kayla right there, and he stayed up there. You know, I haven't met anybody who doesn't like Chris. I mean, have you? side by side, and I don't know who led that lap. I think Chris barely had it, but they were close. I'm not even going to call that one. But look, don't look now, because Darren is on the back bumper of Chris. Down the back straightaway. Well, Chris is one of the nicest guys I've met on it, honestly. Unlike that Nathan guy in the chat right now. No, I'm just kidding. Just picking Nathan. That 44, Darren pushing Chris, keeping him in the lead. Brendan's got a new drafting buddy in the 56. Remember, the 56 is the one that gave the big push to the 19 that set off that big wrap. And look who's back. We got Quinn Houff back in that 00 coming on the inside. 13 laps to go as Brendan leads that lap, and we got a wreck. We got a wreck. Oh my God, they're dying again. How many times can you die in one race? I mean, these guys keep getting reincarnated and coming right back out here to die again. What's up? Oh man, that was a rough one there. Let's see if I can find the beginning of that one. Oh, I caught the tail end of it. I caught them when they were faced the wrong way. All right, we got to watch a bit of this because there's a lot that happened right here. Kind of created this one. And man, that 34 of Bill Miller is pushing the heck. Oh, they must be teammates. Look at those paint jobs. All right, so let's watch Bill pushing the heck out of that truck in front of him. 3 wide right now, and then they get caught up. Oh, the truck was slower. They had to check up, and that just kind of... Oh, he took a ride. Bill Miller took a ride. And then straight... That was some crazy race. I mean, they were being aggressive. That was good racing. It's just, they got checked up there. So we're going to be inside 10 laps to go when we go back green flag racing. So I'm sure that there's a few people there that were caught up in that one that might be out of fast repairs. Now they just got to salvage their day. But I'll tell you what, who's looking pretty good right now is that number 16 of Chris. Got Dean right behind him. I don't know who's in this 44, but I think somebody in the chat's rooting for him. Jonathan in the 17. That's been a pusher here tonight. Uh-oh. Bill. Oh, Bill died. That's why he said he crashed. He didn't really crash. Yeah, save fuel, save fuel. Chris is staying out. Chris is staying out. So, man, we're going to have less than 10 laps left, man. Guys, put your picks. We'll see who's back out there. Freaking Nathan. We're going to see who's left out here in a minute. And then we're going to go through and we're going to put your picks in here. I know, Brittany, you picked Aaron. So Chris is definitely good at playing strategy. And I'll tell you what, Chris is quite the closer in this league. Because I've seen him somehow always creep up at the end. Al, thank you for the stars. I appreciate it, buddy. I just noticed. That's freaking awesome. You know, there's just so many people. I don't even know if I can pick a winner. Because it doesn't matter what your name is. It matters how you race here. Jonathan's been one of the best pushers all night. Charles Evans back and forth all day. Caleb pushing the heck out of Brennan earlier. I mean, there's quite a few people. And then you got Thomas Geyer, who stole the show at race number 1 this year and won at Daytona. He could still win it. He's sitting in 10th place. So, I mean, this is Dega, guys. This is plate track racing. They don't even call it plate track racing anymore, do they? Anyone can win. This is roll the dice. They should build this track or a track like it. Yeah, that would be awesome. So Chris is racing from somewhere in his house. I'm sure David is too. Sorry. I'm a dad. I'm going to have dumb dad jokes sometimes. So is the 48 getting an EOL? Oh, he's a lap down, so he's got to go to the back of the pack. I got to grab my drink. Hold on. I'll be right back. Before it goes drink. So, I had a whole iced coffee when I started this broadcast, but it didn't make it the whole way. I think it was my third of the day. I didn't go to 4 today. But yeah, I'm ready. I am ready. Got 22 viewers on Facebook. What's up, guys? Look, if you guys got a Twitch, make sure you guys go over there and give it a follow too. Also got our YouTube. I might start doing some little special things. I don't like the flavor of the Tim Hortons iced coffee. That's the problem. But Dunkin's got a lot of caffeine. Yeah, I've done it with the Dunkin', but I didn't do the fresh grounds, and that's the biggest thing. That is the biggest reason why it's not the same at home. Is the coffee at any of the coffee places, even that other place, Tim Hortons, they're fresher. It's always fresher there than it is at home. Yeah, I think the creamer's part of it, but I don't get my coffee super sweet like a lot of people. Green flag is out as Christopher takes him to the green flag. Does he have enough gas as they got 9 laps to go? 9 laps to go. Darren on the high side. Christopher down low. Joey, he's just going to sit there in line in that number 11. As Brendan is coming up on the high side. All the way to the top. Brennan to the lead with the 56 pushing. Oh, and they're wrecking. Chris died finally. Oh, he doesn't look that bad. What a save coming back up. What exactly happened there, though? That is a big question. I think we're just running into a lot of bad pushes. I think that's what's causing a lot of these problems. Bad pushing. For some reason. Okay, let's see. This one was odd. Was this one on Chris? All right, we got Brandon. We got Quinn up on the top side. Oh yeah, Chris came up into these guys. That one was on Chris. Chris killed the field. You know who made it through though? Yep, he made it through. I don't think he got any of that. Really. Oh, he got a little bit of damage. It'll buff out. Oh, man. That one was definitely... Chris definitely came up into those guys. Yeah, I think he's probably got a little bit of. He's probably got another fast repair. I mean, these guys got 2 fast repairs, and I don't. Well, who knows? There was a couple big ones. There was definitely a couple big ones here tonight. So here we are, caution flag number. What number? I'm gonna do this just so I know how many cautions. 8th caution of tonight. 8 caution. All right, guys. You know what? We got an awesome group up here talking. This is what I like. I like it when I can interact with everybody, especially when you end up at a place like Talladega, where you might have a few caution flags, and the caution flags are a little bit slow. But yeah, I always like having a good group. I would rather watch this race like I'm hanging out with friends than freaking anything else. That's always the best. Just calling the race can be boring. Having a bunch of friends hanging out, watching the race is definitely much more fun. Look at that. 100 messages all together between YouTube and Facebook. I haven't gotten any over on Twitch yet, except for the one I sent myself. That's awesome. I haven't been to Daytona or Dega. Haven't been there yet. Let's see. These guys have to be getting bored up in here. Who is Kenji? Oh, that sucks. I went to Darlington. Darlington was a lot of fun. Darlington was definitely a lot of fun. I'm going to check and see. If they don't get one to go, I'm going to go ahead and pull somebody in here. I think they're going to get one to go. But if they don't, I'm going to pull a driver in. I just don't want to do it with one to go with about 6 laps left when they go, 5 laps when they go green. Because you know these guys are thinking right now, what is my move? What is my plan? You know what? Because you were drunk the whole time, Nathan. Did you go to the dirt race? Because we went there this year, me and my kids. Yeah, they're going one to go right here. So we're not going to go ahead and pull in a driver yet. As there's not a whole lot of choices, and there's a good chance we'll be talking to one of them here in about 5 laps. I took me and my kids to Bristol Dirt this year. That was fun. I think it was way better in person for the dirt than it was on TV, because I watched some of the TV stuff afterwards. It just wasn't as good. Yeah, we were there too. I bought truck tickets, got to watch the truck and the cup race on Monday. So that was pretty cool. Got truck tickets for the price of our cup tickets. I don't remember seeing it. We were in turn 3, I think it was. Yeah, turn 3. There were a lot of people there that day. I think there was more people than there were supposed to be. But nobody said anything. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. So we're going to have 5 laps to go. I'll tell you what. I like where Quinn is. I like where David Crum is. I like that high side. Kayla's in a good spot. Those would be 3 people I could definitely pick. I like being on that high side. Yeah, it was insane. We stayed in a hotel to start with, so it's a little easier for us. It wasn't a big change for us. But yeah, that flooding, I couldn't believe how much it flooded. But yeah, Nathan, are you going to be around this August? Are you going to the Glen? These guys are about to go green flag. I can't even talk today. You guys have me doing a broadcast? What's wrong with you guys? Yeah, I know you got a lot going on. Green flag is out. Got Brennan on that bottom side getting a big push from Quinn. That's got to feel like an advantage. But I tell you what, I like the high side here. High and middle. That's where I want to be. I don't want to be on the bottom. These trucks move up top. Come out of turn 4 and make your move. That's what you do here. Don't make it too soon. You make it too soon, you try and make that move down the back straight, you're going to regret it. Oh, we got one turned around. One turn around, looks like it's David Crump. Through the crack. Green flag stays out. As it's a single car spin down to the back. Got the NASCAR guys down on the bottom working together, and up top we got Darren and Dean pushing their way to the front on the high side. They got a train up there. Can these guys make some moves? Where is... I just wanted to check and see where Chris is. All right, Chris is at the back of this pack. Honestly, you can make that move from anywhere. I don't care. The 19's got a chance. No, maybe not now. Now they're... Oh, no, the 19... Okay, yeah. The 19 still has a chance. Maybe not with the damage. Oh, as Quinn down up underneath. Got one up in the wall. Going to the back of the pack as these guys are aggressive with 4 laps to go, coming to 3 laps. Can they go to the rest of the way without a yellow? Or what do you guys think? Do you think we're going to get a yellow before the end of this one? What do you think? As they're coming across for 3 laps to go, these guys are shaking it up. Brennan be able to hold it down on the bottom side, making those moves back up. Good push from that 17. I told you, watch the 17. He is fast, and he's probably the best pusher. Definitely one person I don't mind having on my side right now, as they're 3 wide for 3 rows back. Chris up on the high side, pushing the 53. I know Chris, he can make those moves on the high side. Those deep racing boys, they like to run up high and fast. Brennan all up front by himself as the next rows are 3 by 3. As the 44 gives the 56 a big push. 1 lap to go. Oh, 2 laps to go. Sorry, I called that too soon. Down into turn 1 and 2. These guys are getting single file. I'll tell you what, we still got 1 more lap to go around before we hit the white flag. Anyone on the top side definitely has a chance. Anyone. Honestly, I like from the 44 back on the high side. Any of those guys could take this way if they play their cards right. But I think they're going to wreck coming out of 4. I think they're on the last lap. My opinion is it looks like they're going to make it around, maybe. Get the white flag. The 56. Getting a big push from the 44. 17 on that back bumper, Brennan. 1 lap to go. Who's going to get it? We got Brennan, John, and Quinn on the bottom side. Then we got... Oh, as these guys are falling back, so I guess it doesn't matter so much. That high side will still come. Falling back isn't going to hurt these guys. Man, Chris can still do it. They're going to be 3 wide. I want to be in the middle. That's where I want to be. That one, oh, Man, they're not going to do it as they're wrecking. The one gets sideways. That causes these guys to stack up. Chris misses it. Chris misses it. Chris misses it. Brennan in the lead. The 17 moves to the high side. We got Quinn Houff down on the bottom as the 3 of Lance shoots to the high side. Oh, they wreck. They're flipping. We got Brennan, Quinn. Chris comes home third. James, Jonathan, Kayla, Josh, Lance with the big move on the high side, and the 17 tried to side draft too much and took them all out. Wow. What a finish. What a finish. I don't even know where to go on that one. Wow. So many people died right there. We had a bunch of people die again. So we're going to go up, up. So the 17 forces. Oh, man. Not the 17. Yeah, that's the 17. Forces Quinn down and slammed him. Wow. Chris just kind of drives through. He had a little netcode help there. Look at that. Quit showing off. Chris, you're going to make it into the chat. So, Brennan Poole wins. Quinn Houff second. Chris Pendle third. Is Chris on here? Let's see. Chris, where are you? Where are you, Chris? Oh, hold on real quick. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see Chris in the Discord, or I would pull him in first. Chris, if you're listening, get in Discord. Your Discord. Not mine. I don't see Chris up there. We're going to go ahead and bring in our second place driver. Quinn James in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, man.
Man, what a race here tonight. Watching you, I mean, you had a little bit of bad luck there where you had some major net code, and then you got caught up in a couple other people's incidents. But man, they made you work tonight.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I appreciate them letting me come in here and have some fun at Talladega in the trucks. It was a blast to drive, and it was very, very hornet's nest up there in the draft all day long. And there were some guys that worked well with me, and some guys didn't, especially early on. So I knew who I could work with there at the end, and fortunately was able to get back up there for a P2. So it was a lot of fun.
Well, tell me what was going through your mind on that after the last caution coming to the checker. Man, it was crazy on that last lap, and really I was surprised when the 17 got into you because he was one of the best pushers all night.
Yeah, coming to that last restart, I kind of had just committed to the bottom. I was told myself that I was just going to wrap the line. The outside seemed to have runs all day long, but it just seemed a little bit too loose and would break up there. And it kind of played out that way. At first, I thought they were going to get enough run to clear us, but they kept breaking up enough that they didn't. And, it came down right there to us 3. And I was a little surprised to see the 17 jump so early and allow me to be able to suck up underneath of him. And we made contact coming to the line trying to break my draft, but we were able to keep her straight and get across the finish line.
Yeah, that was one of the things I was talking about under that last caution is timing is key on when you make those moves at Dega because you forget how much front straightaway you got before you get to the start-finish line.
Yeah, in that situation with the start-finish line being so far forward there and with him jumping that early, that it just allowed me to be able to maximize where I was at and suck up to the leader instead of going with him. And I was either in a lose-lose situation there. The win was kind of out of the picture for me, and like I said, I just decided that I was going to stay committed to the bottom and instead of trying to swing the truck up the hill.
Well, good run here tonight. Good second place finish. Anybody you want to thank?
No, I mean, like I said, I'd like to thank the league for letting me run, and obviously my sponsor, 8 Ball Whiskey, was on board the truck, so it's cool to have that cool scheme on a truck. Looks good on that, and congrats to Brennan for pulling out a win.
Yeah, and thanks for coming out. When you guys come out here, it means a lot to a lot of these guys and gives them a little validity, if I could say that correctly. But it's definitely great having guys come out and run with the rest of these leagues. But
Yeah, man,
thank you,
glad.
and good
Yeah.
run tonight.
Yeah, it's a blast. Like I said, thanks for having me, and I hope everyone has a good rest of the season in this league.
Thank you. Quinn Houff, second place. We're going to go ahead and bring in third place finisher. You know they all just want me to talk to you. They don't care about anybody else.
Well, you just interrupted a conversation I was having with Brennan Poole.
He's not important. No,
He's not important. The race winner's not important, I guess, right?
No. So you got a bunch of people saying congrats down in the chat. Man, what a race. And, man, I thought you were in trouble at the end of this. Chris, Nathan, Al, they're all going nuts. And Brittany said congratulations, too.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I lost
Oh,
you.
no, you're good. No, Brittany's, Darren's one of the guys in the 44. He's one of my buddies, and we was in a chat with her, and that's his wife. So, yeah, I wasn't expecting to get third on that final run there. I don't know what happened. I was just trying to stay in line and push my guys on the outside because all 4 of us were in the chat together, just trying to maintain momentum. I seen Darren pull out, so I'm like, I'm gonna go pull out 2 with him and give him a run, maybe 3 wide of the finish, and I got into him a little bit too much, I guess, turning him there, and I felt bad. It's not how I want to get a third place finish, but I'll take a third place finish heading into the playoffs.
Well, it definitely looked like there was a little bit of net code. Definitely played in your favor there in 3 and 4. But, man, for you not liking the run here, always getting caught up and everything, third place finish has to feel like a win to you.
Oh, for sure, especially after the boneheaded move where I got EOL'd that last caution for coming up a little bit, drifting up. I was too busy watching the run on my outside to pay attention to what lane I was in, and I screwed myself there. But, hey, I'll tell you what, starting in the back and getting back up there and finishing top 3, I'll take it. Like I said, you know how my feelings on these restrictor plate tracks. I hate these things. Like I said, I don't want to.
Joey says, WTF, you wrecked your teammates.
I know. They gave me hell in the chat. I didn't mean to. I was just trying to push them as best I could and get them up there. And I guess, like I said, I got into him a little bit and turned him. It wasn't intentional. They know that. They're just giving me a hard time.
I know they are.
They was telling me before the race, like, we're all in the playoffs. We need to get you a win for the playoffs. I said, well, you're looking at the wrong track to get me a win.
Well, if you think about it, technically this is a win for you because you're the only one in contention. You're the first one in contention to finish, the highest spot. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but, that's all the wrecks included because Adkins was up there and so is McCarthy. Guys that are ahead of me in points was up there too. So, but like I said, man, third place is like a win for me at these places because I just struggle at them so bad. Like I'll be in the back biding my time. I'll start making moves up front, and I always get involved in the things that shouldn't be getting involved in. So I'll take third. Congratulations to Brennan on the win. Congratulations to Quinn. It's pretty cool on a second place finish. It's pretty cool to race with the NASCAR boys coming here in our league, and thanks for Kayla for getting them in here. It was fun racing with them tonight. Maybe we can race with them some more on a track that I actually like, and maybe I can stay up front with them a little bit better next time.
Yeah, you got to get your 1.5 miles down. Where are you guys racing next week?
Honestly, I haven't looked at the schedule in a couple of weeks. I just knew this was Dega, so I'd have to give you a rain check on that one. But
yeah,
I'll take third place again, man. It's awesome. I love racing with these guys every week. I get frustrated because I've finished second so many damn times, but maybe I'll get me one in the playoffs. Maybe the very last one of the season.
Scott called you a cold trickle, but I think we got to call you Mark Martin after that comment.
Mark Martin, yeah, that's my guy. So I'd rather have Mark Martin.
And Darren said you got to meet him in the holler.
I'll meet him in the holler. We'll have our team chat and go over this.
All right, brother. I'll put you down back in the interview room. But anybody you want to thank tonight? Come on, don't let me forget everything.
Obviously Powerhouse Racing League. The other admins that help us get this together. Yeah. Thank you to everybody that tuned in and watched. Thanks for everybody for supporting us, watching the broadcast and cheering everybody on. Thanks. Thank you for NASCAR Sammy and Autism Awareness for letting me run their schemes. That's very well. It's a big sponsor for me. I love running those schemes, and obviously big reason why with my son. But thank you for everybody that makes this league happen. It's come a long way in our first season, and it's not even done yet. So we're looking forward to seeing this thing grow even more.
For sure, brother. Well, have a good night, and I know I'll talk to you again here soon.
All right, man. We'll talk at you Sunday, maybe.
Yep. So let's go ahead and move him down to the interview room. Brennan, James in the booth, got a copy?
Yeah, man, I got you.
Man, I don't even think anybody wanted to talk to you. Everybody wanted me to talk to Chris. Man, good run out here tonight, man. There were a lot of good pushers. I'll tell you what, I think that number 17 was about the best pusher out here. You had to feel pretty good with him behind you on that last restart.
Yeah, the only thing about Jonathan is that I knew if for the second he had a chance to jump to the outside, he would take it. He had done it a few times to me earlier in the race, and when someone's that tight to you and they're pushing you when they decide to move up top, I mean, you can't really defend that. You can look for the outside lane coming and make a decision to move up, but when someone's tight with you and then moves, it's just really hard to defend that. So I knew if I could kind of keep him maybe side by side for as long as I could, with the other trucks to our outside, that it'd be difficult for him to make a move. And then, those closing laps, I mean, that just kind of played right in my hand. I mean, they got 3 wide, and he was kind of pinned to the bottom behind me and stuck. And so that kind of, I think, hindered him on making that move. And then, when we got kind of singled out coming to the start finish line, he had to try to do something to get to the outside. And I think Quinn saw that as an opportunity, instead of pushing him and still probably ended up finishing third, took the chance to get a second place finish. So, just kind of one of those deals where things kind of fell my way. I mean, these restrictor plate races are so tricky. I mean, there were multiple times tonight where I just thought, I'm never going to get back up there. I'm not going to get back to the front. And, the next to last restart, the truck in front of me, I think it was the 11, I don't know, moved to the bottom lane, and it gave me a gap on the 44, I believe. And I had old D-Clap pushing me and just pushed me right. We had a huge run, and we went top of 3. And then I was like, man, I cannot believe I'm in the lead right now. It was just a lot of changing, a lot of events that ultimately put me in a good position to be able to win the thing. So it was just a lot of fun. And again, I just want to thank Ashton Crowder for the strategy and the fuel. We were all over the place tonight. Want to thank Ryan Daly for spotting me. Obviously, Quinn for that push there at the end. And Aaron Grosskopf was in there also helping me. Kenji, who's giving me support. Appreciate it. And also just want to remind everybody to wear red tomorrow on Fridays, and to remember our active servicemen and women. But all in all, a lot of fun, man. These last 2 weeks for me, I've really, really enjoyed racing with all these guys. It's been a lot of fun, and it's fun when you're running good too. And I've had 2 really, really good weeks back to back, so definitely have enjoyed my time here.
Yeah, these guys overall are a pretty good group. I know it always brings a little extra hype when you get some of the NASCAR guys into any league where they feel like they got something to prove. But these guys did pretty good here tonight. I mean, you had the typical, it's the last race before their postseason, so that definitely adds a little bit of extra hype to these guys. You could see some of those moves on how important those stage points were. But yeah, it was a fun race to call, and man, you guys put on a show. I did have one person ask a question about plate track racing, and he said, what's the biggest key to plate track racing that people don't know or realize, do you think?
Well, it's just a lot of a lot of decision making, and being able to make those decisions at the right time. I mean, there's just so much happening and runs that you're looking for, and you're testing a lot of things in the race as well. How your car sucks up to other trucks, who pushes you good, who you push well. So when you get down to the end of the race, you can make those difficult decisions. Fortunately for me, I've always been able to learn a lot and be in positions during these restricted plate races to kind of figure out what I need to know to put myself in a good position at the end of the race. And, tonight was no different. I mean, a lot of things, went well and worked with some guys that I got to even mess around with in practice beforehand. So, it just everything kind of comes together. And another big important thing is just having a spotter that works really well. I mean, when you're in the truck or a car, you just can't see. I mean, in real life too, you can't see anything. You can't even see past the rear spoiler in front of you. And, it's hard to tell who's coming, who's not coming, how lanes are working. You got to rely on all that information from the spotter. And then, you try to use that information to the best of your experience and your skills in order to move yourself forward through the field and to avoid crashes and things like that. And, as you gain more experience, you start figuring out what works, what doesn't work, where to place your truck or car, and how things are going to play out, because you start to, see those things more often and kind of understand what you need to do to make things happen in your favor. So, yeah, man, I had a lot of things go my way tonight and made a lot of good decisions that ultimately put us in a position to win. But like I said, you never know how it's going to work out. I didn't think I was going to get back up there and in that position to make something happen. And then sure enough, one thing goes your way, you have a really good restart and a really good pusher behind you that you worked with earlier. And you just go right on up to the front. And so, I enjoyed it. I mean, I can't complain. Everything went my way.
For sure. That was a great 47 laps of practice and 3 laps of racing, essentially.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like in real life too. I mean, you'll even see in the Daytona 500 and stuff, guys will just ride around in the back. I mean, you stay out of trouble. You want to keep touch with the field, but you don't want to fall too far back there, and just feel your car out and feel how the track changes throughout the day and all those things. They start to matter. And you're also trying to avoid stupid crashes early on in the race. If you're going to wreck, you want to make sure it's at the end when you're going for it. So you see us do things like that in real life as well.
Well, it's good having you out here tonight. Great race, good win, and I think you got to run a real life truck last week, right, at Texas?
Yeah, we did. We had
14th, I think it was.
Yeah, we had a really good run, and I think we had a 3rd and a 6th in the stages, and ultimately finished 14th at the end of the race. But it was really good. I broke my wrist in February and had surgery in March, so it was a good test for me to just feel everything out. And I wasn't sore or anything. Wrist felt good, and we had a mistake-free race. Maybe could have done something a little bit differently going into the 3rd stage on strategy to gain some track position. Maybe gotten a top 10 finish, but all in all, it was a good, clean race and no issues. And looking forward to hopefully being able to do it a few more times before the year's end. And we'll just have to see how things play out. Obviously, hurt and missing a big chunk of the season, kind of put me at a disadvantage on the available races and rides and things that are out there. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm feeling good, and I'm looking forward to next season and hopefully getting an opportunity to be back in something full time.
Yeah, I get it. And then recovering from a wrist isn't the easiest thing in the world. Trust me, I just went through that last July, and I got at least 1 or 2 or maybe 20 years on you. I don't know. I'm 40.
Yeah, 10. You got 10 years on me. I'm 30. But yeah, it's no fun. I mean, I had to do physical therapy and everything. I was actually, able to race sooner than expected. I wasn't supposed to race until July. So being able to do something at the beginning of June was a big blessing. And so, yeah, I'm just hoping I can get a few more opportunities, get some seat time before the year's end and start getting ready for 2022.
For sure. Well, have a good night, and thank you again.
Yeah, man. Thanks. I appreciate it.
No problem. So our race winner, Brennan Poole, what a win here tonight, man. That was awesome. And, man, I don't know what else to say except I got to get off of here and get ready for the next one because I'm coming back up live again here in about 30 minutes with some off-road racing. So, guys, until next time, be safe and have a good night. And click that follow. Oh, shoot. I got to go through the rundown. Sorry. Let's go through the rundown. Race results. Oh, give me a sec. We're going to go through the rundown as I tend to forget that a lot. Sorry, guys. I'm going to show. So we got Brennan Poole winning tonight in that number 30. Quinn Houff in 2nd. Chris Pendle in 3rd. James Morrison 4th. Jonathan Atkins in 5th. Kayla McCarthy in that 6th position. Good run for her. Josh Larson in 7th. Dustin in 8th. Lance in 9th. Robert Babcock in 10th. Charles Evans in 11th. Michael in 12th. Earl Wolf in 13th. Darren Owens, man, he had such a good run going. Coming home 14th. David Crum in 15th. Dean Clevitt Sr. in 16th. Bill Miller in 17th. Joey in 18th. Jesse in 19th. Come on, scroll for me. Help me out here. There we go. Had to hit the right button, I guess. So Bobby in 20th. Budman in 21st. Jonathan in 22nd. Nate in 23rd. Thomas with a rough night. Coming home 24th. Tough night for him. Travis, Travis was in there in 25th. And William in the 90, finishing 26th. Well, guys, until next time, be safe. Have a good night. And come watch us do some off-road racing here in about 30 minutes if you guys are bored. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Yeah, it was,
a really,
man.
really, really good race.
All them strippers, huh?
What about strippers?
Hey, Chatterbait will get you, man. Hey.
That's right.
James, just let me know, man.
You know, Ash,
All right, I'm gonna hop off, guys.
can you shut
See
the
you,
fuck up?
Quinn.
All right, man. It's been real.